Before we get started, remember to like and subscribe. Now, for our feature presentation. What up, everybody? This is ALP85 coming at you live from my newest project, Pikmin. I know it's, from when I'm recording this, 3 days past the 20th anniversary, but better late than never, that's I say. So, without further ado, here we go. Which ship's log will I choose? How about 1? The impact site. Well, after that riveting scene, meet our bulbous-nosed, inch-tall protagonist, Captain Olimar, from the planet Hakotate. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No! Dare not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Oh, looks like our search begins right now. No ship parts over here. I'd like to look over there, but there's this big cardboard box in the way. Maybe if we look over here. Oh, look! A tomato! Or at least, that's what I used to think this thing was when I was like 7 years old. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. So while we're waiting for that seed to sprout, I'm gonna have Olimar be mean to the flowers. Oops, see that? A little sprout. I wonder what plucking it will do. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think that it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Doing just that... Look at that! Our new best buddy, or one of 100 of them, a Pikmin. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive. and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A. I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. L, rotate camera, hold to follow the cursor, R to zoom in and out, and Z to change the angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So, like Olimar just said, if you press A when a Pikmin is right behind you, you can chuck them. And see if they attach to an enemy or any other object, they'll either fight or carry it back, like you just saw that little guy do. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. A small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appeared to be some type of food that could propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Alright, you carry that pellet, and like Olimar just said, like anything the Pikmin carry back to their onions, they use to propagate the species. So you want to carry as many things back to the onion as possible. So now we have 3 Pikmin. So I'm going to have them carry these back. Carry that back. Careful not to slide down the stump. And see that? That's the whistle. You press B to use it, and it'll call Pikmin back to you from wherever they are. Though, annoyingly, in the past, I've had Pikmin not actually listen to the whistle. And you'll probably see that, like, 1, 2, or a dozen times in this playthrough. Alright, so I'm going to have all 7 of these guys carry that 5 pellet back. And normally, on other days, there's a geyser over here that you can activate to get up to that stump, but it's not here on the first day for obvious reasons. Alright, so now that we got 4 red Pikmin, I'm gonna have these 9 begin to push that box. Looks like we need just 1 more. So we'll pluck all 4 of these guys. Come on, Olimar. Speed things up a little. And we'll have 1 of them help. And with their Herculean strength, the Pikmin have moved the mighty cardboard box. Well, Herculean at their scale. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pluck sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, X to dismiss, use C to command and control the group, L, R, and Z to control perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access my computer. There we go. We got all 14 back, so we're going to go up here and begin harvesting these pellets. 5 of you carry that back. More like 6 of you. And that should be enough. I'll have one of them help him, and another one help him. And I know I know that that fellow YouTuber Chugga Conroy named the red Pikmin Steve. And if you don't know who Chugga Conroy is, stop watching this video and just go watch him. I'm telling you to basically stop watching my channel and watch his. Like, he's that good. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I notice that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Alright, so let's finish plucking these guys. I believe I saw a ship part over there, and looks like I was right. And by a complete convenient coincidence, it's the part Olimar needs the most. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get back to the dolphin? Well, why don't you ask the 25 red Pikmin behind you to give you a hand? Can you give me a hand, guys? Looks like they're glad to. Alright, so while they're carrying that back, I'm going to explain some of the camera controls a bit more. So like Olimar said, R is to control the camera perspective. See, this is the most zoomed out, this is the most zoomed in, and this is a happy medium between the two. Personally, I prefer this one, though you guys may see me use this perspective on occasion, just to see what's up ahead. And see, by pressing Z, you can actually go into top-down mode. And look at that, they got the part back faster than I thought they would. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. There go the red Pikmin. There goes Olimar. First ever blast off in the series. One day since impact, I've somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons. Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hakotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair the dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. Alright, so let's see. We're always going to check to see how we did each day. So for this day, obviously none have been lost in battle, none have been left behind. I'll explain the Left Behind part, like, next time. But we sprouted 25 red Pikmin, and we're going to put them to good use next time. So, I feel like this is an excellent place to end the episode. So with that, I'm ALP85, this is Pikmin, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!